World of Darkness Survival. It is 1990. You are in the world of darkness. This is a supernatural world of werewolves, vampires, ghouls, mages, and many other things. You are a police officer in New York City and work nights. You probably won't run into anything besides gang violence and homicide. You may once in a blue moon meet up with a ghoul or even a vampire. You probably won't survive, but you need to get away. Choose your weapons. We'll be dumping photos of the city, guns, vamps. You of fucking course have your service weapons, but you also need some for home too. You live in an apartment in Brooklyn. Nice area. Officers may be able to help, but the majority will be powerless about vampires. I'm a cop and fully aware of the various threats in World of Darkness. Sounds like a walking masquerade violation, so I'm probably a marked man. With a shotgun in my patrol car, I'm probably about as well equipped as I reasonably could be. Beat cops aren't getting SMGs or rifles, and pre-North Hollywood, they might not even be in the SWAT armory. I vaguely recall the vampires are resistant to smaller bullets. Like there's a stat debuff for full auto weapons or something, so they might not be an advantage anyway. I suppose I could keep some Dragon's Breath shells in the glove compartment. NYC SWAT should be pretty solidly armed. We forget how old the so-called militarization of police is. At least the roaring 20s, watch a 1930s early mob movie with the cops go the usual service and snub rifles, and the mafia has Tommy guns and stuff like the cops. Final shootout has the protagonist go guns blazing with the cops after he takes care of the traitor mobster. He shoots at the cops with a Tommy gun out the window. A literal Keystone Cops technical with two of those World War I airplane guns mounted on it come charging in and shoot at his apartment window, suppressing him. Some other cop throws dynamite in the window. Protag dies. I thought it was great. Almost realistic cops going, I'm not going to charge a barricade man with a Tommy gun, blow him up. I'm a cop and fully aware of the various threats in World of Darkness. You have some idea that there are things going on and that humans are not alone. You don't know exactly, but from cases you have worked, you believe there is much more. Vampires and the rest do not know, yet. Carrying light may be the best. Your chariot? As an officer, you must remain vigilant and alert. There are enemies that can attack you outright and damage you, but you will see them coming. Some vampires may pretend to be something they're not. One moment, you're being chatted up by a young, almost ethereal woman at a party at night. The next, you wake up to her sitting on your chest, draining you, laughing as you lay there helpless and fade into black, with her kissing you on the neck, and whispering how you failed into your ear. Then what next? Maybe if she is merciful, she will turn you into a blood bag if you have good blood. She and her friends will take turns draining and tormenting you. Your fate will be that of a restrained tool, only serving eternal vampire women, and when they're done with you, they might embrace you to be their dog for eternity, or just toss you in the garbage. You die and are disposed of. No psycho goth girl femdom sex for you. I don't know much about World of Darkness, but don't regular people still hunt? Can't you learn magic too, or is that just something you have to be born as in World of Darkness? I know there's also hunters who are like magic hunters instead of normal humans, and if they fuck up, they become like horror movie villains. Witch hunters can be trained by certain clerical organizations such as the Society of Leopold, secret societies like the Arcanum, or come from special government sections that focus on supernatural threats. Some are even criminals that have been confronted by the supernatural early in their life and have chosen to fight it on their own. Can't you learn magic too? Or is that just something you have to be born as in World of Darkness? Yeah, but it comes from an awakened state, and enlightened magic is the imposition of one's will upon the tapestry. It takes many forms, generally speaking, any effect upon by which the supernatural touches on the natural, or by which the natural world is made to do something counter to the known laws of physics, may be called magic. Yeah, but it comes from an awakened state, and enlightenment magic is the imposition of one's will upon the tapestry. How do you awaken? It sounds like my greatest weapon, more than any gun, would be belief and will? If they can hold fast and I can exercise them effectively. How do you awaken? Desu, if this was IRL and not a game, most would not awaken. It might happen, but it takes a lot. Still gotta try. Well, they are the most powerful people in the world. All the more reason I have to make the ascent. Can't just be a beat cop treading water forever. The bullets and gun are blessed by a priest and do 10 times crit holy damage to undead. Why wouldn't they just standard issue silver bullets and stake launchers? Get called about a lycan. Shit, shit, shit. Get the big gun, Lopez. Morgan peels us out like a bat out of hell. Sirens, lights, horns, the works. Definitely not doing 120 in a residential area, no sir. Get to the scene. There's a couple people there, a few locals, a skeevy looking dude in a trench coat, some kind of delivery driver. Some more people start coming out to see what's going on. Apparently driving around in a mobile rave gets people curious enough to leave their houses. Who knew? Not seeing anyone there with a permanent bad hair day, though. Lopez starts looping around the area, looking for tracks. Morgan and I try to find whoever made the call. Skeevy dude sidles up to me and tries to sell me on some jank-ass softs. Claims he found them in one of the corporate Arcos, as if he'd make it within 10 meters before the rent-a-cops made an unscheduled landfill donation. Brush him off. I don't make nearly enough to afford the kind of AV I'd need to purge whatever Kwong-like crap is on those chips. Look around. Morgan's taking to one of the locals. She's pointing back my way. Why would, I sigh, fucking werewolves. The Omega Man always carries a machine gun. Easy. Madick. Vamp chicks and skinwalker cuties, as well as any vamp twinks or femboys are on notice. Vampires and sorcerers are no issue. I walk the shortest path. This is conditioned ground. Werewolves? Are those people who turn into warehouses during the full moon? What kind of wares are we talking? Potions? Guns? Gun potions?